Hello everyone, how are you? Hey, like the weapon of Monday Night Raw and NXT this week. I apologize for my Raw results. I have been dealing with a lot of vertigo issues. I constantly feel like I'm gonna go one way, lose my balance. I feel like you're gonna get that feeling like you're gonna pass out, but you don't. Um, I got my ears flashed, thinking that was the cause of it because it happened a couple years ago and last year. That was the cause. But apparently not. Apparently one of my nervous on one of my ears is inflamed, so it's messed up with all my senses. So I'm on medication. Hopefully this cures it up. And so far, bit by bit, each day I'm getting better. So hopefully this is it. And no more episodes. So again, I apologize for my Raw results not being so detailed. Walter apparently defeated Dolph Ziggler in a stupid match. It was like 5 minutes, non-title. Apparently, Seth Rollins beat Mustafa Ali within 2 minutes. That was just a waste of time. Becky Lynch defeated Io Sky one-on-one. Apparently, Cody Rhodes defeated Solo Sikoa in the main event. The matches that I did watch was Damian Priest of Judgment Day with Dominic Mysterio ringside took on Rey Mysterio. This was a terrible match. Oh my god, it was so bad. Damian Priest waited forever for Rey Mysterio to get in a position on the top rope to counter the top rope sit down chokeslam that Priest does into Hurricanrana. They went for a 619. Demon countered that with a running sit down clothesline. Rey Mysterio finally hit the 619. Went for the top rope splash. Dominic tripped him on the ropes, attacked his father. So Rey won by disqualification. As Judgment Day started beating up on Rey, Dalfed Tasman made the save. Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville was just thrown together as a random tag team against the team of the thrown up team of Candice LeRae and Mia Yim. Should have been Nikki Cross because her and Candice, I guess, were going to become a tag team, but I guess they weren't. They fought each other. The winner of that would go join on the Fatal 4-Way team of Liv Morgan, Miguel Gonzalez, Natalia, and Chelsea Blackheart, and Ronda Rousey and Baker from SmackDown. So this is going to be the only Raw team in this Fatal 4-Way. Terrible match. I didn't want to talk about it. It was that bad. Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville won the match, so they're in it, which kind of makes sense because you have two heels, two face teams. But that's what pissed me off. Chelsea Green's entrance. They talk about how this is an entrance that no one's ever seen before. Bullshit. You go on internet, you find Alicia Fox, where she used to wear the hat, and you watch Alicia Fox's entrance with the hat. That's the exact same goddamn thing Chelsea Green is doing. So that's not original. I mean, that's not something new. It's been done before. The only match in my Night Raw that I watched that I actually very enjoyed was the 8-man tag between the four Fatal 4-Way teams of WrestleMania. It was the good guys versus the bad guys. Instead of doing Raw versus SmackDown, they decided to do it this way. It was the Viking Raiders and the Alpha Academy with Sarah Logan on ringside against the Street Profits, Ricochet, Braun Strowman. Now, great match because 2 reasons. One, no goddamn Maxine model shit. No Maxine. And the second reason was just non-stop action-packed, folks, from the word get-go. As soon as that bell rang, Ford and Gable was changing arm drag takedowns. Montez Ford smoked Chad Gable with a backhand slap. Gable was like seeing stars. Ricochet attempted Hurricanrana on Chad Gable. Gable struggled to apply the ankle lock submission. He finally did, but Ricochet kicked out of it. Otis caught Montez Ford at one point coming off the top rope into a World's Strongest Slam, but instead of going for the pin, he decided to pose. The Viking Raiders just pummeled Montez Ford. Like, if you watch Axe and Smash back in the day when they would just beat the shit out of you with like massive like fists and full arms across the back and the body, well, that's what the Viking Raiders did to Montez Ford. Then they drove the knees into his midsections. Finally, Montez Ford got away, made a tag to the Angle Dawkins, got in. Clothesline, R-bar down, back to back. Hit that spinning corkscrew in the corner on everybody. Then he turned around to a double team clothesline by the Viking Raiders. That was it for the Angle Dawkins. Ricochet decided, I'm not going to get tagged. I'm just going to run in, start kicking ass. He was doing high-flying moves one after the other, lay down everyone. He hit everyone with high-flying maneuvers. That was awesome. Fine, Diego Dawkins made the tag again to Braun Strowman, who got in, just cleaned house on everyone. Delivered a spine buster on Eric, the bald-headed guy of the Viking Raiders. Then Ricochet did a move off the shoulders of Braun Strowman onto Eric. Then out of nowhere, Montez Ford kicked to hit a top rope frog splash, but he did it sideways for the 1-2-3. So definitely check out that 8-man tag Monday Night Raw. Now, on to NXT. NXT has 7 matches. Yeah, they debuted 80 Forbes against Jobber. Honestly, this 80 Forbes did nothing to impress me. He wanted to swing a neckbreaker. The Jobber guy actually impressed me more than the guy that was making his debut on NXT. The newest member of Chase University, Tyler Bate, one half of Mustache Mountain because they broke him up, which was the stupidest mistake they ever decided to do. Him and Trent Seven. So Trent Seven left to go to AEW. Did one match. Now the poor guy's not even been on TV since. So they should have stayed. He should have stayed on NXT. And they should have kept him as a tag team. Mustache Mountain was a great tag team. Even my mom loved Mustache Mountain. They were great. Anyways, Tyler Bate. So I got off topic there. Took on Von Wagner with Mr. Stone and ringside. Von Wagner was trained with the Great Khali. So don't expect much. Basically, Von Wagner just squashed Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate won the match with a quick move. I get his ass kicked all match, then he wins it. That was lame. And this whole thing with Chase University and the knockoff of the Wyatt Family Schism with Joe Gacy, the Rockstar, and 2 other people that were from NXT UK that were a long-time NXT UK tag team champions. Yeah, this whole storyline over who wins an NXT Stand Deliver this week gets to school. Like, that's a bunch of shit. I'm not into this storyline at all. Both groups, I hate them with passion on NXT. Honestly, that match is going to be my piss break, my shit break. Probably get a drink of pop or something. Maybe a glass of water. Might get some snacks. Like, whatever break I want to take, that's going to be the break match I'm going to take. And Duke Hudson. Either he's a heel in Chase University, but everybody else is a face. So he's going to cost Chase University the match, a Stand Deliver, or he's going to be the one who wins the match for them. Valentino took on Elektra Lopez. In case you don't know, Elektra Lopez, it's the 4th original member of Del Fantasma's group. Selena Vega was never a member of Del Fantasma on NXT, but apparently they decided Elektra Lopez wasn't ready for main event roster. Well, she's ready. I don't know what Vince was thinking there. She just destroyed Valentino. Like leg submission after leg submission after leg submission. They just deliver a sit down double-handed choke slam for the 1-2-3. Just destroy that girl. Tony the Dawn and Top Stacks took on Briggs and Brooks with the Daisy Dukes at ringside. Back and forth match. Any team could have won it. Briggs had a big boot on Tony at one point and a sidewalk side slam on Stacks. Then Brooks and Briggs did a double team. Electric chair drop. Uppercut off the top rope onto Top Stacks. Tony broke up the pin just in the nick of time. Then he sent Briggs outside. Then they delivered a double team flapjack on Brooks for the 1-2-3. After the match, one half of the Daisy Dukes is with one guy, the other half's with the other guy. But one of the Daisy Dukes is cheating on this other guy, or whatever. I don't even want to get into that crap. I've seen this storyline so many times. And those were them to have the tag team champions. They're not even worried about defending the titles against Kaylee Ray and Isla Dawn at Stand and Deliver. There's been no altercation, no build up to this match at all. Isla Dawn, Kaylee Ray just won a qualifying match at NXT a few weeks ago, and that's been it. Now on to the match at NXT that are worth watching. Drew Gulak with Charlie Dempsey at ringside. By the way, no one decided to guess on my videos who the father of Charlie Dempsey is. It is William Regal. That's cool. I like that. William Regal's son is on NXT because William Regal was a long time great general manager on NXT. Don't get me wrong, Shawn Michaels is doing a very good job as well. But William Regal's going to be, to me, always be the number 1 GM for NXT. So it's cool seeing his son wrestle on the same show. Hank Walker wanted to be trained by Drew Gulak and partnered up, with him, but Drew Gulak went with Charlie Dempsey. So this is a great technical wrestling match. If you like wrestling as like submission based, definitely check out this match. Each guy applied, stretch muffler leg submission. Hank Walker applied a single leg Boston Crab into an armbar submission. Drew Gulak transitioned into a crippler crossface. Quickly transitioned that into an utter submission. Back and forth, both guys win at submissions. Drew Gulak got a hold of the ropes to break up a rope break off a submission hold. As the referee was dealing with Gulak, Charlie Dempsey attacked Hank Walker without the referee seeing it, and then Gulak rolled him up for the 1-2-3. So Gulak stole the win. It was a 20-man battle royal. The winner of this battle royal will go on to face Wesley, Dragon Lee, Jordan Devlin, and Ilya Dragunov in a fatal 5-way at Stand Deliver for the North American Championship. Great battle royal, fast eliminations. So it's hard to keep track of all the eliminations. I apologize, folks, because they were going one after the other. Dominik Dijakovic hit a huge big boot on Odyssey Jones, which to me, I'm just going to call Mike Henry the second, because that guy is built like Mike Henry. He dresses like Mike Henry. His hair even reminds me of Mike Henry. Except now he's kind of putting like a pineapple-shaped hairdo. Dominik Dijakovic was just destroying everybody in the battle royal, but he wasn't trying to eliminate people. He was just destroying people. Then he got hit by stereo dropkicks by the tag team of Blade and his partner. I forget his name. I apologize. Starts with the letter E. Then Odyssey Jones eliminated Dominik Dijakovic. Then Dominik got mad, attacked Odyssey Jones, threw him back to the ring, and Jinder Mahal eliminated him. Apollo Crews drop kicked Blade off the ring apron to the floor, then quickly afterwards rigidly eliminated his partner, so that was cool. Rigidly decided to eliminate himself. This was weird. Apollo Crews Irish whipped him into Jinder Mahal, who was outside the ring, almost ready to get eliminated. So Jinder Mahal ducked. Richie flew over him, landed his feet on the floor outside. He was like, "Yeah, woo!" Then he's like, "Oh shit, just eliminated myself." That was funny. Jinder Mahal got back to the ring, so he was saved. Charlie Dempsey got rid of 2 people quickly. Apollo Crews got a hold of one guy and just threw his ass out of the ring. The final 6 was Apollo Crews, Double Kai, Jinder Mahal, Nathan Frazier, Axiom, and Charlie Dempsey. Apollo Crews got eliminated by Double Kai. That was a shame. I was actually hoping Apollo Crews would have made it to the finals at least. Axiom got rid of Jinder Mahal. Then all 3 guys, Axiom, Nathan Frazier, and Charlie Dempsey, started hitting a series of moves after the other on Double Kai. Finally, all 3 got rid of his ass outside the ring. So that was a huge thing for me to get rid of Double Kai there. Axiom won the Battle Royal, folks. He last eliminated Nathan Frazier. So he goes on. He finally gets his shot at the North American Championship. He wishes it was one-on-one, but he'll take what he can get. So, at Stand and Deliver, where Wesley retained his North American Championship by the skin of his teeth, every title defense, he gets his ass kicked. Then somehow manages to keep the title. Where Dragon Lee win his first ever NXT singles title in his debut match. Where Jordan Devlin and Ilya Dragunov win another singles title on NXT, or where Axiom finally win a singles title as well. I'm hoping for Axiom or Ilya Dragunov in that fatal 5-way. Let me know below in the comment section who you're rooting for that North American title match. Last match to talk about. It was a last chance 3-way match between Nia Nails, the Surfer, Sol Ruka, and Indy Hartwell, who's been on a major losing streak since the stable of her, Candice LeRae, Johnny Gargano, Austin Theory, Dexter Lumis. Everybody else got called up to the main roster. She got left behind. She's been on a major losing streak since then. They all lost qualifying matches against Gingy, Zoe Starks, and Tiffany Stratton to qualify for the ladder match of Stand and Deliver. So this was whoever wins this gets the final spot. Great 3-way matchup. Both women were amazing. This matchup, the one that really stood out for me the most was Solo Ruka, the Surfer person. She had a top rope moonsault to the outside of both of them. Then she had like a cartwheel into a splashes on the corners on both of them. That's cool. At one point, she did an arm flip into a face buster. X-Pac used to do Indy Hartwell. Indy Hartwell just leveled Nia Jax at one point with a drive-by kick, like Roman Reigns does. Like outside or inside when they hung up on the ropes. Nia Jax delivered nasty leg kicks to Indy Hartwell there. And then she delivered some to Solo Ruka as well. Anyone could have won this match. That's how evenly paced it was. At one point, Nia Jax applied a Dragon Sleeper submission on Indy Hartwell. Out of nowhere, Solo Ruka broke it up with a diamond cutter. Then Indy Hartwell quickly won it. She pinned I forget who she pinned Nia Jax, who suffered the diamond cutter. She quickly got rid of Solo Ruka, then she pinned Nia Jax. So Indy Hartwell qualifies for NXT Stand Delivers ladder match, and she broke the losing streak, folks. She finally won a match. So at Stand Deliver, it's gonna be Gingy, Indy Hartwell, Zoe Starks, I Love Valkyrie, and Tiffany Stratton. Or so we thought. Roxanne Perez is back, your current NXT Women's Champion. She's been cleared to compete. Apparently, the reason why she collapsed in the middle of the ring is because of total body exhaustion, and she has hyper anxiety or something. She's always constantly hyper and excited. So that was the cause of it as well, apparently. But she's back, cleared, ready to go. So she's added to the match. So it's going to be a 5-way ladder match for her title. That should be a really great match between all 5 women. I'm rooting for my favorite, Zoe Starks. Come on, Zoe, win that title. If not you, then definitely Gingy. There you have it, folks. On NXT, definitely check out the Battle Royal, the 3-way women's matchup, and you definitely got to check out Drew Gulak versus Hank Walker if you're like a fan like I am of submission-based wrestling. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.